Welcome back to our module on due diligence. In this lesson, we will look at the initial due diligence you should perform on any commercial investment property. Undertaking thorough DD can reduce the stress of a purchase, give you more confidence, and ensure your negotiation skills are first class. As discussed in the last module, the selling agent will send you the information memorandum when searching for properties. All of that information needs to be checked. Some investors perform a superficial due diligence and accept the data provided in the IM as fact. However, often the agent is rushing through several sales and the information hasn't been cross-checked. Your analysis needs to be as good, if not better, than the lender's valuation. To put that in perspective, your due diligence report can be anywhere from 30 to 50 to 100 pages long, as there are many moving parts to look at. But obviously, you can't do all of that up front, so you have a due diligence clause on the contract. You can expect to spend up to 50 hours conducting full due diligence per property. You need to do some initial due diligence to create a short list of properties. It's easy to get analysis paralysis with due diligence, so at the start, it's best to take a high-level view first. Okay, so where do we start? The first step in due diligence is to get the critical information so you can decide whether to shortlist the property and investigate it further. If the preliminary checks are positive, you can progress into more detailed due diligence. These checks can be left until you've made an offer and the property is under contract if you have it subject to inspection and due diligence clauses. However, detailed due diligence must be performed beforehand if you're proposing to buy at auction or taking a contract without conditions. So how do you gather this initial information? The selling agent will have lots of information about the property, and asking some direct questions will assist you with your initial inquiries. There are a lot of them, so don't ask them all at once or in your first conversation, as you might disgruntle them or they could put you in the too hard basket. Here are some questions to ask the selling agent. How long has the property been on the market? How many offers have you had already? Why is the owner selling? Is the owner open to part vendor finance? Is the tenant up to date with rent and outgoings? Has the owner ever needed to offer rent abatements, which are discounts? If there's fewer than 2 years left on the lease, will the tenant consider exercising the option now? You could offer rental discounts if necessary. Could you please provide a depreciation schedule? As you can see, there are quite a lot of questions there, so it's best to select the questions that are most applicable and important to your property at the start. Once you have the answers to these questions, then it's time to go into more detailed due diligence on the area. This leads us to our next lesson, which is area research. I hope you enjoy it.